Hello and what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll show you how I tighten the spokes and through a motorcycle wheel. I will through the front and rear wheels of the Yamaha DT175. I already restored and powder coated the hubs and laced with new spokes. By the way, this will be the first time I ever lace and through a motorcycle wheel. It will be nice if you have the proper thruing stand to through the wheels. I don't have that, so I just used the swing arm of the DT175 as a makeshift stand, and it works just fine. At first I used a ball pen taped to a heavy steel block as pointer. It seems to work well, but then I thought of using the probe of my multimeter as pointer and set the multimeter to continuity test, and it works even better for my makeshift setup. I will also need a spoke wrench. I just cut and shape it out of this small wrench. I also use these small pliers welded and fixed in position. I position the pointer by moving the steel block, making small adjustments, like so. This is how the multimeter can help in thruing the wheel. When the side of the rim gets too close and come in contact with the multimeter probe, it makes an electrical continuity because I connected the other probe of the multimeter to the wheel axle. The multimeter can tell us exactly when the pointer is making contact, aside from just looking at the tip of the pointer. Now I start to check and correct the lateral runout or side-to-side movement of the rim. I spin the wheel and set the pointer so it just touches the side of the rim. We can clearly see that on the multimeter as it is showing continuity. I stop at the point nearest the pointer and tighten the spokes on the opposite side to pull the rim away from the pointer. And you can see the side of the rim has been pulled when the multimeter loses continuity. I will usually have to tighten 2 spokes at a time to correct the lateral runout. I continue until I remove as much of the lateral runout as possible. Take note that when tightening spokes, some spokes nearby are getting a little bit loose. The next step is to check and correct the radial runout. So position the pointer underneath the rim. Look for the low spot, also called the hub, because that is what it looks like. At the low point, the rim touches the pointer, making electrical continuity, and is clearly indicated by the multimeter. When we do find the low spot in the rim, the way to fix this is tighten all the spokes above it. That is every spoke instead of every other one, like we are fixing the lateral runout. Doing this is going to pull the rim inwards towards the hub, and therefore raise the bottom of it. You may also need to loosen some spokes if you get a high spot to allow the rim to come down a little bit. You can see when the rim has been pulled closer to the hub when the multimeter loses continuity, like so. I will usually tighten 4 spokes at a time to correct radial runout. I continue this process until I remove as much of the radial runout as possible. Remember that dirt bike wheels have a run-out tolerance of about 2 millimeters. Once I'm done with fixing the lateral and radial run-out, I tighten all the spokes up about a quarter turn at a time to prevent pulling the wheel out of through again. And I may need to go back and forth checking the radial and lateral run-out several times. I don't have a spoke torque wrench, so I simply check the tightness of the spokes by hitting it and listening to the tone. Higher tone means tighter spokes. You may spend a lot of time throwing a dirt bike wheel and still not able to get it perfect, especially with used rims. And even with new rims like the one I had, there will be slight dimensional deviation because it is welded at this point. So I just get it as close as I can. Another thing you need to look at is the offset of the wheel. That is the distance of the rim from the edge of the hub, usually measured from the brake side. You want to maintain this offset because it will impact how your wheel will be centered on the motorcycle and also make the necessary clearance for the drive chain. So that is all there is to throwing my Yamaha DT175 wheels with the help of a multimeter and not using other special tools. I then leave you here with the footage of me installing the tube and the tire. And these wheels are ready for the rest of my Yamaha DT175 bike build and restoration. Please check my other videos regarding this subject. And please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the like and notification buttons. I would also love to hear your comments. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.